Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update. It is March 28th. Spring has sprung. I used that line last week, but now baseball has started, so now it really feels like spring. That's a tough opening day yesterday, but 161-1 is still available, so we're ready for it. You really nice logo marketing department put together there. That the SP, there's no place like home. Let us find you one. I love that. Saw it on socials as well. Let's dive in right away to our weekly market report. Let's talk about how the market's going around you all. We start with our Washington, D.C. metro area. It's our biggest one. Remember, we have 23,500 showings here. Almost exactly flat week over week. That's pretty good. I mean, we are losing a touch of buyer demand. We expect this to go up week after week after we get into the spring. 4.7% less showings than last year, so not a ton. Pretty similar. Not alarming about anything with that. New listings, 1,645. 20%, 19% more listings than went on the market at this week last year. So we are seeing more inventory in the market, which is good. We need it. 6% more than last week. So we expect it to go. That's a minus. I can't read. So a little bit less, actually, new listings than went on last week, but more than last year. We expect that to be, we've been running 15-20% more listings than last year. So it's not shocking. Again, we've talked about it. We need a little bit more inventory to balance out that supply demand curve a little bit. Active inventory, 7,330. This is the big number. So we talk about where's our market at. 40% more active listings right now than this point last year. That's a big number. It's similar to last week, 4%. But what that means, guys, is this, that last year at this time, there might be 15 buyers for every one listing. Now maybe there's 15 buyers, but now maybe there's 4 or 5 listings for them to choose from. So it's a little bit more balanced, so if you're a seller, you've got to be priced appropriately. You've got to look good, or else you can't just throw it on the market and get 22 offers right now. So, and as a buyer, it's better. You have choices. You can negotiate. You can find the right one for you. So I like where the market's at right now. And these stats kind of show us those totals as well. North Central Virginia, 6,900 showings, almost 5% more than last year at this time, which is good, and 11% more than last week. So we're actually seeing that buyer, those buyers come out of that North Central Virginia region, which is good stuff. New listings, 544, almost 18% more than last year at this time, 3% more than last week. Good numbers, pretty similar to that DC chart we just saw. Active inventory, 2,222. Again, very similar, 41% more inventory than at this point last year. Guys, that's healthy. We were so unhealthy for the last couple of years in the supply and demand curve. So I like seeing 30-40% more inventory on the market and a little bit more than last week. So nothing to be worried about there. Our Baltimore metro area, we've got 13,300 showings, 9% less than last year. So that's a little bit surprising, almost the exact same as last week. So pretty good there. New listings, 925, 14.5% more than last year. Again, jives with what we're saying, a little bit more inventory coming on this year than last. Flat week over week. Our active inventory, 4222, 22% more. So this is Baltimore, 22%. The others were 40%, but still a lot more inventory overall than we had last year. So I like all those things. Our last one is our Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle, 2,270 showings, 6% more than last year at this time, 15% more than last week. So the buyers are coming out, seeing showings out there in the West Virginia Panhandle. New listings, 186, down 9% from last year at this time, down 2% from last week. But again, remember, this is a small number. 9% is really only like 17 listings, so nothing to stress out about there. Active inventory, this is a bigger number, though, 1,310. Almost 22% more, so almost the same as Baltimore, 22% more on the market right now than this week last year, and about almost the exact same amount of inventory as last week at this time. So very similar stuff across all of our footprint. The key is more inventory, a little bit more balanced market, but I like that. Nothing to freak out about. When I show you the contract trends, you're going to see that we're still getting good contracts and quick contracts, and we'll talk about that a little bit as well. Our top performers, last week's rock stars, our top 5 individuals across the whole company in volume. Taylor Mitchell, way to go, girl. Good job. Taylor Mitchell, number 1. Gary Bear, number 2. The incomparable Irina Babb, fantastic job, number 3. Yvette Lawless, number 4. And Alisa Valdes, great job jumping in there, number 5. Awesome stuff. Our top 5 in transactions. A new powerhouse to us in the last couple weeks. Micah Dianda, great job. Irina Babb, number 2. Londie Blesi, number 3. Gary Bear, number 4. And Alisa Valdes, number 5 as well. Great job to our top 5 individuals and our whole company for last week. Man, just looking at these team names, just phenomenal teams as always. Top tees by volume. Jason and the Shepherd Homes Group, great job. Number 1 in volume. Fox Homes team, crushing it out there, number 2. Carolyn Young team, number 3. Redstone Group, number 4. And the Price team, Sean and Kelly, great week for you all, number 5. Love it. Our top 5 in transactions for the week. Shepherd Homes Group, number 1. Great job. Fox Home, top 3 look the same. Fox Home team, number 2. Carolyn Young team, number 3. Ideal Homes, led by Ali D, number 4. Great job. And the Eze Way, number 5. Great job to our top 5 teams overall in volume and transactions last week. Special shout out, now I'm talking about tops. I wasn't able to make it out there Wednesday night because my daughter had a high school lacrosse game, but PG Carr, you guys represented, did a fantastic job. So many great agents were honored that night. Also last week, the Eastern Panhandle Awards. For me, I actually talked to people from other companies since then, and they were like, it was like the Samson Property Show. They just kept on calling Samson name after Samson name. And I know Nancy sent us that list, and looks like you guys had a great time. So congratulations to all of you out at those award show. Please let me know ahead of time. If we have those coming up, we'll do our best to either attend them or make a Samson presence where possible. So congratulations to all of you during award season. Reminder, we've got our sales meeting. Join the conversation April 23rd. Now, I know it's only the 3rd week. We're going to make it the 4th Wednesday in April. There's 5 in Wednesday. And actually, that 16th week is a lot of people's spring break, including I'm going to be out that Wednesday. So we're going to do the sales meeting April 23rd, Wednesday morning for the live sales meeting. I encourage you to jump in there. We have a lot of great information, a lot of great sharing. Great way to connect on what's going on in the market as well. We have launched the new Nest. It does have a universal search on the top. Familiar format, just a little bit sleeker, a little bit more modern, a little bit easier to find stuff. So let us know if you see any bugs in it or anything. When you launch something new, you never know if you're going to, you do a lot of beta testing, but you got to be ready to rock and roll. So if you see anything in there, please let us know and we'll fix it. I want to dive in. We've got our bracket challenge going, and this is the women's top 15 or so. We are through to the Sweet 16 here. I think that's Tanya Grant. Let me know for sure, Tanya, if that's you. We have a T Grant. We do have a realtor named Tanya, so I'm hoping that's you. Nick Bibera right behind. Some great people in that top 5 there. Everybody's ball game. See a lot of different champions on the women's bracket, so it's really anybody's ball game because we've got 7-8 different champions just in that top 10 there. So a lot of them will come down to who wins. I'm a little bit further down the chart there. I do have UConn and Paige Beckers winning. Men's challenge. Cassie Crispin, our fantastic agent experience specialist in West Virginia and Frederick and Hagerstown. Number 1 spot so far. She also has the correct champion, Duke, like I have. So Cassie's got a good chance right now. We're down to the final 12 teams right now in men's tournament. We finished out the getting out of the Elite 8 tonight. So a lot of people still in the hunt there. Florida, Duke. If Michigan State or Auburn want to make a run, we got some people that can jump up there. So thanks everybody that's participating. We got prizes for the top 3, so keep engaged with that. Lunch and learns all over the place. Lots of great opportunities coming up. 2 or 3 every week. So remember to go to joinsamson.com. You can see the upcoming events. Invite your friends too, and you can get those recruiting rewards. And they get the reward because they get to join our family, right? So I'm going to dive into the contract trends because this is something super topical, and I love to stick on top of this every week. So remember, we're comparing, to me, I love comparing these 2 charts. The days on market. Let's start with Virginia at the bottom there. 0 to 7 days is in the blue, 56%. So people say this market's struggling on any level. 164 contracts we received last week. 56% of them, they were on the market less than 7 days. Another 24% was 8 to 21 days, which is a very reasonable time. Only 20% of those were over 22 days. So things are going quick. West Virginia is 41% quick. Maryland, D.C., 34%. So let me run that thread up. In Virginia, 56% sold in the first 7 days. 48%, the blue up top, is they went for over list price. Very good, strong correlation there. West Virginia, 41% went quick, 25% over list price, 34% Maryland, DC, 47% of the list price. The whites, this 8 to 21 and the list price, very similar buckets on all three. And then the blacks, the smallest section by far is that long on the market and lower than list price. So I still think we got a super competitive market and things are going quick if they're priced and looking good. Most people financing, seller subsidy, about half the stuff in Virginia or West Virginia, Maryland, DC, which is a little bit surprising to me. It's probably some of that stuff at or below list price. That's good for buyers, that they do have that chance to get the subsidy if there's not a billion offers in on the property already. Most people getting financing and appraisal contingencies. The one weird one, but it's good to keep track of if you're out there buying, 75% of West Virginia contracts had a home inspection contingency, while only 31% and 28% in Virginia and Maryland, DC had a home inspection contingency. So much more acceptable in that West Virginia buyer market, whereas Maryland, DC has always been a little bit higher, but they're almost exactly the same as Virginia right now. So we like to keep track of that, see what's going on in the market. The last most important thing there for our money, the buyer compensation. 99% of our contracts had the buyer rep getting paid by the seller on the contract. 97% of those were 2% or higher. So we're still getting paid on almost every deal and getting paid a fair share of most of these deals as well. All right, let's talk about a lot of the great classes in education coming up. Tuesday, April Fool's Day. This is not fooling though. Pat Sauer is going to teach a great class on farming, strategies to stay relevant in the 2025 market. It's a free class. Jump in on Zoom Tuesday with Pat, part of our Samson Plus coaching program. Wednesday, the whole crew's going to be at Winchester. Can't wait to see you all. It's been a little bit. We're going to have an HQDU all day. It's at the beautiful hotel right next door to the Winchester office. So it's going to be a great day. We've got Misty Weaver hopping in to teach. We've got Stephanie and Will and Shanna from Cardinal. Tons of great training. Lynn's got stuff. Heather's got stuff. Always great training all day. And you've got Sarah and I from 10:45 to 11:45. Look forward to seeing you all out there. Now, reminder, you don't have to be in the Winchester office. If you're in Front Royal, if you're in West Virginia, you're in Leesburg, you're wherever. If you can drive to Winchester, sign up now. Come see us. We'll feed you food. Great day of education, great day of networking and community among the Samson agents. So I encourage you to come out on Wednesday and see us in Winchester. After that, Bowie's next week, the 9th, or the following week. We're going to take spring break off, then the sales meeting. Then we've got April 30th in Chantilly, May 7th in Martinsburg, West Virginia. So we're hitting all over our footprint here in the next month for HQDUs. Diving into the full schedule. Get your Monday started with Lynn. Get focused. That weekly boost Monday morning, print marketing class in the afternoon with Tommy. Group coaching, I talked about Pat, Tuesday morning. The Maryland Broker Beat class, Tuesday morning, 10 o'clock on Zoom. Bull Trail Basics. If you've wanted to jump into Bull Trail, this is the class for you. Tuesday at 12 with Will. Starts with the basics and builds from there. Sell your value and master your skills. This is going to be live in the Frederick office with Lynn, Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Would be a great opportunity. A lot of you new agents from Hagerstown, coming from Gaithersburg. All of you can get to Frederick in a reasonable time frame. Great class with Lynn. Sky Slope Training on Tuesday as well. HQDU all day in the Winchester office. Bull Trail landing pages and squeeze pages at noon on Wednesday. NVR contract class in Leesburg. So live in Leesburg. Looking forward to that Thursday at 11 o'clock. Bull Trail again with Will at noon on Thursday. Campaigns and hashtags. You can learn how to create free business using campaigns and hashtags. Great uncovered tool that most of you aren't using with Bull Trail. Learning Trails with Lynn. She's got her Learning Trails class and her Master Your Marketing classes, 1 and 2:30. Those are Zoom classes on Thursday. Friday, Fast Track Commercial Training. Get your Friday started with Aladdin at 8:30. Friday Financing with First Heritage as well at 10. And then Lofty Basics with 11 at 11 o'clock with Stephanie. We had a couple great videos that have happened. You can dive into the nest in Samson University. Do the coffee with Casey. He does a deep dive into pricing on Friday, and then he talked all about inventory is booming March. So great stuff. That the last couple coffee with Casey's. I also encourage you guys. Videos are great, but when you see these things advertised, I'd come in person. There's nothing like being with one of the top agents in all of Northern Virginia and having them teach right live in person. They're going to teach you great stuff, and they're willing to be open books and answer your questions. So lots more great classes coming. We had the Virginia Maryland Broker Commission Showdown last Monday. That video is live up. So Mike, Steve, and Kara did a great job of breaking down the differences in commission and how we're using what forms and how to ask for it, all that great stuff. We had a fantastic series called the Platinum Video Training. Awesome class on video marketing with Heather, and then lighting, audio, focus, and success, and all things video with my man Justin. We had creating conversations with Austin, how to use video to create more conversations, being comfortable in front of the camera with Sarah, Bethany, and myself. And then the last one was your guide to YouTube, like a pro like Dustin. Okay, we've got these videos. How do we use them on YouTube? How do we leverage that into more business, more hits, more opportunities? All those are available on the Cardinal Nest and on the Samson University page. So I encourage you to go there. We've got so many great things going on here, guys. I want to continue to thank you for your loyalty, your support. We're growing in such an amazing way. It just came out this morning, so we'll have lots of graphics and stuff coming up. But on the Riz Media Power Broker poll this year, we just got announced we were 16th in the country. 16th in the country in volume, guys. Awesome stuff. Last year we were 18th, and it is tough to move every spot up in that power poll there. So to go from $8.5 billion to over $10.5 billion, we go up to 16th. Awesome stuff. So thankful for each and every one of you and your hard work. So we'll have more graphics and stuff on that. The real trends and all their top 500 is probably come out in the next couple days as well. But awesome stuff. With all this great production, please continue to support Cardinal Title Group as much as possible. We will take great care of you. And if you aren't, please let us know. But we have nothing but glowing reviews from Cardinal. If you have an attorney, a processor, a closer that's got great Cardinal title experience, please introduce them to Reed or introduce them to myself, because we're always looking for great help there to continue to support our growing company. So just so proud of everything going on, fired up. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. I think 80 degrees tomorrow. Finally ditch those light jackets and get to put on the t-shirt. So everybody enjoy your weekend. Great time with family. Hopefully sell some houses out there. And we'll see you next week in Winchester. Take care.